Today we're unboxing the Comica CVM-V30 Pro microphone. This is a directional condenser shotgun video microphone and was kindly sent to us by Comica to make an unbiased review. Thanks, Comica. Let's open it and see. So what do you get when you order the microphone? You get a super cardioid polar pattern microphone, some thank you cards from the dealer for making the purchase, which is always good. There's a dead cat, and a manual, which we throw away. It also includes 0 AAA batteries, just in case you're buying this thinking that it's going to have batteries. I thought that. So my first impressions. It's very large, much larger than the Rode VideoMicro that I currently use for pretty much all my client work. There are many functions in it. It's got the low cut filter, which is really good if you want to get rid of anything like the sound of an air conditioner in the room if you're shooting an interview. It also has a 10 decibel adjustment sensitivity, which is always good if your microphone is very far away. But do take into account that with this setting, there is the introduction of more noise into your sound, sometimes a bit of a hissing sound. The AAA batteries aren't common, but hey, I guess they did it to make it smaller. So the wind muff is very fluffy. Oh, we got a bit of dust here. Oh, let's clean this dust. Okay, dust gone. So the wind muff needs to go in from the rear. It has quite a big profile as well, but I guess if you're trying to knock off any noise, this thing will do it, which is really good. The cable is nice and long, so if you want to put your microphone a little bit further or to the side, you have that flexibility for the cable to stretch without any tension. But having a right angle cable, it doesn't stick out of your camera when you put it on, which is great. Okay, so this is the CVM V30 Pro microphone next to the Rode VideoMic Go and the Rode VideoMicro. You can see the differences mainly in its profile, but the Rode VideoMicro is just way shorter. The shock mount is also a one piece, which is pretty cool. You can sort of see that it takes in the bounce. So one of the things that I really like about the Comica that you don't get in either of the Rode microphones is a 1/4-inch screw hole at the bottom of the shoe mount. This is great because it means I can attach my Manfrotto tripod to it if I want to have the microphone sitting up, especially if you're using this microphone with a recorder. The Rode microphones don't have that. They have a 3/8-inch thread, which I understand because that is the thread that boom poles use. So for me, having a 1/4-inch thread is a good choice. Okay, so let's do some testing of the sound.
Okay, so this is the Comica Pro microphone without the 10 decibel gain and without the low cut filter. How's it sound? Okay, so now this is the Comica Pro microphone but with the low cut filter. How's it sound? So now this is the Comica Pro microphone with a 10 decibel gain and with the low pass filter, low cut filter, however you want to say it. How does it sound? It probably is louder, but I don't know. And now for comparison purposes, this is the Rode VideoMic Go on the camera. How does it sound? Because you can't change any settings, this is the best you're going to get out of the sound. And lastly, the Rode VideoMicro, which is the microphone that I have mostly used in my client work. What do you guys think? How does it sound in comparison to the Mic Go and the Comica Pro? So to wrap up the video, the Comica Pro is a pretty good microphone. It has the kind of functions that you get in something more expensive like the Rode VideoMic Pro or Pro Plus, but in a nicer package and for much cheaper. It does the job. From what I heard, it sounds really good. It does compete with the other microphones, and if you need those extra decibels because something is very far away, you can do it with this microphone. The only issue is that it is battery powered and you have to remember to switch it off, so it's kind of one of those things where you have to balance it out. But once again, thank you so much Comica for sending over the microphone. I tried to keep the review as unbiased as possible. I'm just giving my own opinion, and yeah, thank you for watching and I'll see you in the next video.